all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees. Please, hey.
When me see Jah, me see a way. Drastically straight from hypocrisy, I say, hey. Every man to them own a philosophy. I live the proper way and then me read a chapter daily. Man, they in a city hungry and no eat. I put they down a country, just a drop off of the tree there. You see, say poverty no real then. Is what the reason revealing.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just go where the trading goes, sending love to my friends and foes, and I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. Jah provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees. Please, yeah.
When the rain hits a pot on the roof, herb just a steam pepper pot on the stew. Like it's a dream if you got gratitude. So go tell the regime them can't stop what we do now. Information you think on your own, or else you're a slave to the things that you know. What do you know if you learn every day? So be careful of things where you say.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just go where the trading goes, sending love to my friends and foes, and I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. I provide all the wants and needs.
Good morning. Good morning, Wagwan, buenos dias, como se va, konnichiwa, ni hao. All the ways to greet each other at the top of the day with love is what we're gonna do, okay? Wagwan, welcome to another daily self-love message. I am Lisa Legs, and today we have a Venus Day self-love message to objectively examine and express emotions compassionately to navigate epic shifts. Yeah, that's a mouthful, so I had to slow it down. We started off with Protege, Who Knows, featuring Chronics. Because who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what you're going through, growing through, overcoming, and dominating unless you express. Come on now. So you gotta express yourself. Okay? For this Venus Day self-love message to objectively examine and express emotions compassionately to navigate epic shifts, we must examine our emotions. Even if you're not positioning yourself to express them outwardly to somebody else, at the very least, examine those emotions. Objectively examine those emotions. Like you're listening to your best friend vent. Like you're listening to your best friend gush over something amazing that's occurring. Let us just examine ourselves in that objective way because that self awareness is powerful. That self awareness positions us to truly see all the options in front of us, know where we are for real, where we're truly coming from, and where we're on the way to, as opposed to where we need to go. Because you never know the trajectory that your emotions is bringing you in is you need to shift. You need to navigate. You need to shift epically. You need to navigate epic shifts. Venus Day vibes today, and we already have affirmations. We have manifestation 4.1, gratitude is magnetic. Inner child 3.4, I am bold and daring. Reveal and heal 3.7, we must master moods. Perfect affirmation for today. With being mindful 4.2, love is the motivation. Let's get into the tea tag message real quick, shall we? Big up the tea stash. You see, you know how much tea me have to drink to get this a big stash? Let me chill. Let's go. We have compassion is the constant act of giving oneself to others. If you're going to give yourself to others, at least do it from an empowered place, a conscious, intentional place. When you give yourself compassion, you position yourself to give others even more compassion. when you are being mindful, love point. I said being mindful, love point two. I might have to use that in a tune. Being mindful 4.2, love is the motivation. Reveal and heal 3.7, we must master moods. To position yourself, oh my God, that whole time. To position yourself to objectively express emotions. To position yourself to objectively examine your emotions. You're watching me in real time be compassionate with myself because I forgot to hit the GoPro camera at the beginning of the broadcast. This love stream has been live for 6.5 minutes, and I probably only caught the last 20 seconds because I just remembered to hit record on the GoPro. So, as I am compassionate with myself right now, I'm grateful that I caught myself and did hit record 47 seconds now into the GoPro recording. I'm mastering my mood right now and being compassionate with myself because I need to focus on this message. This message is important for me too. I have things that I need to express. I have emotions that I need to examine objectively because I want to make sure that I'm not coming from fight or flight mode, survival mode, a place of pain, a place of lack. I want to make sure that when I make a decision based off emotions, it's because I have objectively examined my emotions and have applied logic so that my intuition is fine tuned with the proper intel that's being afforded in the situation. That's how I apply logic. Reveal and Heal 3.7, we must master moods. When a certain emotion takes hold, when I'm triggered, I have that gift of unlocking something that is growing within me, that needs to grow, that needs attention, that needs compassion. Inner Child 3.4, I am bold and daring as I dive into this trigger, as I dive into this violent reaction, as I dive into not liking the way I feel about a thing because it reminds me of another thing. And when I examine it, gratitude is magnetic. Manifestation 4.1. I examine it because in this moment I'm being afforded a gift. Because I am closer to my dreams. Gratitude is magnetic. And this is the thing. A lot of times when we're in the midst of manifesting, especially in these epic shifts, an opportunity sometimes comes disguised as a test because we're being tested to see if we're ready for the opportunity. And we must honor ourselves because if we find that the opportunity is giving us an opportunity to dishonor ourselves. It's not an opportunity, it's a test. So rise to the occasion and honor yourself, and maybe that will change the dynamic of the situation, transforming that test into an opportunity. Because after objectively expressing emotions compassionately to navigate epic shifts, you realize that you have declared that this shift has evolved into an opportunity because you have passed the test, because you stand on business and honor yourself, knowing that love is the motivation, being mindful 4.2. So you practice that mindfulness that will ground you into the test, to pass the test. Because if the test is, am I willing to honor myself any means necessary, even in the face of what could potentially be the opportunity of a lifetime? It can't be the opportunity of a lifetime if you're positioned to dishonor or disrespect yourself. It has to be the big boss at the end of the game, the big test as you manifest your best. Inner Child 3.4, I am bold and daring. Remember that. In the way you dominate, navigate these epic shifts today. And as I navigate this opportunity to get really bars delicious, I hope when my syllables hit your earbuds, they feel delicious and nutritious. This is the way my bars coming, it might be vicious. That hunger just a strike as I come in like the turnpike, exiting with no toll. Maybe I will pay that toll just to make sure that I hit that bottom of your feet, that soul, stand 10 toes on business. You know, this is the flow, the divine femininity, standing on business on Venus Day. Divine masculinity is here to say that we come together, the yin and the yang. That is the power as we balance each other out without a doubt. I want to shout. Here we go, here we go, here we flow on this Anchor Love Crew vibe, this ride. We bring might make your heart want to sing as we are being uplifting, inspiring, motivating, persevering, and dominating every challenge on this journey. And we set those problems up and line them up, send them into the gurney. I bet you don't know that this flow could come in like so. I might sling it fast or slow. It doesn't matter as long as you know that these self-love affirmations every day are positioning you for your learn and grow. Major keys. Unlocking major fields. Opening up many doors. From the ceiling to the floor like never before, we gleam from our here to our heel. No matter how Decepticons may feel. Matter of fact, you know the deal. This Decepticons, they work for we. Hee 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 hee. Tee hee 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 poo poo ray. We love rump, we now play. And we anchor love every day. That's how we know. These infidels and these heathens, they actually are navigating our flow. Self-love way as we anchor love every day with this gratitude we exude. We uplift our mood and we don't have to be crude, lewd, or rude, but we know that the affirmations from the foundation and the resonation deck, they amplify our glow, they maximize our glow, they activate our glow. And this is how we flow in the learn and grow, coming through like never before as we do the best we can every day, anchoring love the Anchor Love Crew way. And I also represent the art of the lady, just in case you don't know, I will say. And just in case I must say, then I will say, because I must, you know. If not now, then when? If not us, then who? Big up your breast and big up your chest as you represent the Anchor Love Crew. And of course, all roads lead to art of healing.